This is Radio DePaul, WRDP, Chicago.
We got none other than the Jackie Boys right here, man. Can y'all do us one official? Can you give us an official introduction to you all?
Yo, what's going on, world? We the Jackie Boys. My name's Steve, and this Los right here.
Man, let me ask you this. Like, man, y'all got so much going on already. What's the newest with you, man? What's the latest update from you?
Man, we just creating and writing. We're working on our U.S. release right now, and we just released in Japan about a month ago, and man, it's a great deal.
Man, I definitely saw that. I definitely saw you have an upcoming tour in Japan.
Yeah, we're working on that next year. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. Like, man, how does that feel? How's it got to feel to know that you about to tour like Japan? Like, that's the place everybody talks about. If you're going to tour, that's the one place you tour. Like, how does that feel?
It feels great, man, to know that, people over there showing love and, picking up the CD because, our album dropped over there. And, to have them, want us to come over there and do a tour, it means a lot, because we from Savannah, Georgia, small town, so it's definitely, means a lot.
Definitely. Now, I read a little bit about you and how you came up with the name Jackie Boys, and definitely the journey that you all went through. Now, let me ask you this: you've worked with some majors. You've actually written with some majors as well. Can you touch a little bit on that?
Yeah, definitely. We've worked with Rodney Jerkins. If you don't know who he is, find him somewhere. We worked with Brian Kennedy, who was responsible for Disturbia and Forever for Chris Brown and Rihanna. We've worked with all lines, a lot of people. Bobby Brown. I mean, just the list goes on and on.
Definitely. I also read that you did a little bit of writing for Blue Contrail.
Yeah, we did.
Can you tell us what joint that you wrote, or y'all kind of keep that low key?
Man, we did a record. Well, we gotta keep it low key. Well, I'll give you a little hint about it. It's
okay.
It's a fun-loving record. She's working on a comeback album, and we definitely think this record could be huge for us. So, definitely look out for it.
Definitely. Now, let me ask you this. We just mentioned that you wrote for her. If there was somebody who you could write with you all being writers, who would it have to be? Like any artist you could write for, who would it be?
Any artist you can write for right now?
Anybody you could write for.
Wow. We looking for that star, honestly. A lot of cats is out. We pretty much know them or know the producers who work with them. So we looking for that up and coming star, we can write a hit for and just be like, and put them on their way. Because a lot of people, I think it's great to have someone's first hit, So it's a lot of stars that are, unsigned or just got signed and looking for that hit to take them there. And I think, that would be great to do that, even before working, getting a hit right now on Chris, starting a new Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, let me ask you this. What's the feeling that you experience when you write something for somebody, you see it become successful, but that's kind of like your work? Is it like a sense of proudness, or is it a sense of kind of like, yeah, I know I did that, but somebody else is singing? Like, how does it kind of feel to know that something you wrote for somebody is really that successful?
And honestly, it feels great, just watching people, take a record that we wrote, in the expression, the way they put it into the song that we wrote, it's just amazing. It feels really good because, at the end of the day, it's our feeling and our thoughts, and, people are, taking it in, and it just feels great to have a good response.
Definitely. Now, you said that you had overseas release and you're working on your U.S. release now. I know everybody's looking forward to it. What's one joint on there that you would have to say is the craziest joint on there? Like, nobody would expect that to come from the Jackie Boys.
In the Japan album you talking about?
No, in the U.S. release right now, the one that you said you were working on.
Man, it's a couple of records that you probably wouldn't expect from us. We're working on some stuff right now that's that'll definitely blow your mind. We're dabbling into some rock elements, some trance, some techno. It's kind of along the lines of the records we already had, like Neon and Clones. So, man, it's definitely going to be really crazy. So definitely look out for it.
Do you have an anticipated release date for it?
Well, we're in the beginning stages right now.
Okay.
It hasn't even begun where we want it to go. But what we are dropping in March, top of March, is a mixtape. And you know what I mean, that's gonna be crazy. Like, we just basically all the songs you living the way we do, kind of like how Lil Wayne did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to just rip and kill everything. You know what I'm saying? So our mixtape is gonna be crazy, and we're working on that right now. We actually got one of the songs on our MySpace called we did Whatever You Like, T.I. Whatever You Like over, and it's amazing. So check that out on our MySpace. You know what I'm saying? And look out for the mixtape in March, top of March. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, can you touch on your Topless single a little bit?
Yeah, Topless is a record, living record. You would think that it would be, you know, about something else, but it's about a car. You know, we did the record with MDL, one of our best producers, and you know, it was just a fun record. It's great for the summertime, great for all year, honestly, and it's about enjoying life, you know.
Now, let me ask you this. On a more lighter note, I checked you all out, and I saw the skits that you all did from Making the Band. Man, how did y'all come up with that?
Man, it was crazy. We hooked up with Afion from Wildin' Out, and he basically was like, man, I want to film this Making the Band. I'm starting to get heavy online. So we joined in, you know, did it, and we ended up doing like 8 to 10 like seasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, not seasons, but 10 episodes. And it was crazy. Like, online, all of them hit like over 100, and Diddy got behind it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just been doing good, you know?
Whose idea was it just to sit down and say, okay, let's make a spoof on Making the Band? Because we checked them out, and we were cracking up over here.
Honestly, it was Afion's idea. You know, he told us about it, and John O, him and his partner, and it was like, yo, we want to do something that's, you know, that's out of the ordinary, and you cats can sing. So we want to make it where it's still funny, but it still has talent in it. So he was like, man, we with it.
Okay, man. And like I said, it was quite crazy. Now, in saying that, can we look forward to you all in a little bit of a acting experience, like a feature in a couple movies, getting you acting on?
Oh yeah, we definitely can act. That's gonna be something in the future that we definitely dabbling. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, music do its thing, or we're going to definitely be doing our thing. We're going to be doing more spoofs and stuff, too, so yeah. Check that out. Be sure to look out for us on, like I said, YouTube. We're going to be doing, more and more skits. There'll be behind-the-scenes stuff, you know, us and with the different studios, and then also, with, like I said, well.
Definitely. Now, let me ask you this. You touched on a couple producers and other majors that you work with. If there was one producer and one artist that you could work with, who would they be?
I would say definitely, in my eyes, I would definitely say Timberland.
Okay.
And for artists, I probably would have to say Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Wow. So would this be like a Michael Jackson featured on Timberland beat?
Yeah, that'd be
definitely.
Michael Jackson. That'd be epic right there.
Don't forget to check out part 2 of this interview. Yeah. Jackie Boys. Yeah. Jackie Boys.